The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good Monday morning, fellas. Guys, good morning. Today is Monday, May 2nd. We are quickly crawling into June, which will end the first half of the year. Tom, good morning. Jacques, Earl, good morning. Deepak, Albert, short. Kirk, I'll give you my opinion. Good morning, Leo. Paul, good morning. I'll give you my opinion momentarily. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome. Becky, good morning and blessings. Good morning, Todd. Fellas, good morning. Good morning. We have a fairly packed house today. I appreciate every one of you. Good morning, Amin, Gerardo, Eddie. Fellas, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So many of you probably have received my you're headed to Belize tomorrow? Good morning, Dan. You guys have probably received the email that I'm going to be working with some scalper bots. Okay. So for those of you guys that are members, right, I'll show you the bots and I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm not going to discuss settings. I'm not going to go over settings, right? Because this is recorded and put on YouTube, etc. But I'll show you the charts in a bit. For those of you guys that are here on trial, I've altered some of the bots. I'll show you what those alterations are, or at least I'll show you the bots that I plan on trading. So this morning, this is the $150,000 account. So I will more than likely be done trading that for the day. And I will be trading a $25,000 account, which has a $3,000 goal and a $2,500 loss. All right. So let me before I get into the disclaimer and everything, let me show you what I'm doing here. Okay. So trading the bot on a 25 excuse me account. Okay. My bot settings, maybe it's 50. I don't know. $50,000 account, whatever it is. Bot is set to daily goal of 500, initial draw of 2,500. Okay. So that's what I have on the current settings. So the bot will shut off if it hits the draw of 2,500. I'd wash anyways. Or if it hits the daily goal of 500, right? Bots will stop trading. Okay. Goal is to get funded in 10 sessions or less. Okay. Ten sessions or less. Yeah, so I've hit my daily goal in this one account, right, at 11:35. I'm done with that account. Good morning, Hubba. And I will be trading a different account for purposes of this, our daily rule. But this is what we're trying to do. So the goal is to try to get you guys funded, which I believe we can do. And we'll go from there. So that's the goal, okay? So here are the charts that I will be trading. Here is the Russell. You can see the Russell would have taken a few trades this morning. I have not traded yet. in this account. It's waiting for the room. Here is crude. Here is the YM. The YM would have had, we'd have hit daily goal on this long and we're that short. And then the Nasdaq. Okay? The Nasdaq probably would have hit it. Well, it would have gotten taken out of the trailing stop. You wouldn't have gotten most of that. But in any event, these are the 4 bots that I will be trading today. Okay? In addition to those bots, I will be trading our regular bots. Gold has had 2 trades today. Gold has had 2 trades today. No, my max loss is not too great, Floyd. It's a $2,500 draw. So I'm giving it the whole $2,500 to start. And then I'll adjust that daily as per my trailing draw. This trade actually stopped out. This was a losing trade. Pulled back into the trailing stop, which I don't even see, and stopped out. In any event, 2 trades on gold, a winner and a loser. And on the Nasdaq, we've had 3 trades. A short at 603, losing trade. A long at 615, it flipped into a long and got first target only. And then this short here at 651 got first and second targets, and we're obviously still well into shorts. Okay? So we've had 3 trades in the Nasdaq, 2 winners and a loser, 2 trades in gold on the normalized bots. 2 winners and a loser, which puts the bots up a couple $100. So 5 total trades, 3 winners, 2 losers. Bots are up a few $100. Are you welcome? In addition, yeah, and I'll adjust that, Floyd. I'll adjust it. I understand how it works. I appreciate the help. And I will adjust it. So that's where I'm starting. In any event, in addition, I will still be offering order flow trades. Okay? So you guys will have to forgive me if I get a little discombobulated or I don't quickly get to questions. I'm running 2 sets of bots in addition to order flow trades. Okay? Something I'm fairly certain Buy-Side Global can't do. Thought I'd get that plug in there again. You guys will have to remember I'm Sicilian. I have a very long memory. In any event, that's untrue. We don't trade a 15-minute on gold, Earl. No. I just finished 20 ounces of Red Bull, Tim. No joke. I just finished. All right, guys, let me quickly read the disclaimer. And we'll go. It's never too early for a Red Bull. It is sugar-free, though. All right, fellas. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. Let's take a look at some charts. Here is the ES. So these are the ATM settings that I am currently using. Remember, I have shut the bot aspect off to use only my settings, right? So the bot will not override my generic ATM. It will utilize this ATM. That's on the Russell. Here it is on crude. 15 tick stop, 10 and 20 tick targets on crude. YM is the same as the Russell. 1, 1, and 1. You'll notice I have an open runner on the third contract. And then on the Nasdaq, see, this is interesting because it keeps changing on me. These are not my settings. So now we'll wait for Ninja to think about setting this. Could take a minute, could take 10, could be today, could be tomorrow. Yeah, it's interesting. They are different than what I talked about on, so you have the same issue, all right? So we have another member fully funded, one account for 100 and one account for 150,000. And you'll have 5 accounts to work with. You signed your documents for the 4 accounts Saturday, so you can start trading today. Nice. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, the Saturday settings worked well this morning. These settings worked overnight. I traded them in Sim overnight, and they hit their goal. And Robert, would you kindly do me a favor? And this is for anybody in the room that is funded. If you guys are funded, like Dan, you're funded, and Tom is funded, etc., would you guys send me copies of your certificates, please? Look at this freaking ninja, man. All I asked it to do was change the ATMs there. So coming into the session, the regular bots, are currently up 1,040. I did one small trade on the YM, and it's down 330. I've had them off. If I had them on, we'd be killing it. Russell would have taken along as well on the scalper bots, as did the YM. Okay? So they're in longs. I've got them on now. And if they fire a trade, I'll move them over. All right, fellas? Bond's getting shellacked again. Anybody have any questions? Regular bots are up. So I'll get a better idea today on these scalping bots once I see how they perform in faster markets. Yeah, the Apex bots, because I wasn't here, I don't turn off the other bots, Jeremy. I let them run. They're on bigger time frames. It was slow before I went to breakfast. Obviously, we got this big push up here, YM as well. Let me see. 600, he's up 673 on the regular bot settings, trading micros. You love the bot life. Minute and 15. No, he's running the bots on micros. Nothing to do with the trade copier or manually. He's running the regular settings on the bot. All right, fellas. 35 seconds. We're coming back into Friday's low. We're just below Friday's close. 5 seconds, guys. We're off. Russell's got bid. Nasdaq's got bid. Nasdaq's got bid probably to 900 quickly. Nasdaq looks like it wants 900. Slight fail at 85. We're back above VWAP with buyers. ES getting a little bit of a punch. Just about 1,000, just over 1,000 net buyers in the Nasdaq now. There's your close above V now, closed at VWAP. It's trying to go to 900, fellas. Maybe 903, 04. Crude's turning over. Yutzing around. ES flat at VWAP. Watching ES close above 37.5. No bot trades yet. Block, block, block. We got a bot trade here, guys. YM. You know I hate this YM. Looks like it's going to take me out. Out. We have to work with the stops. ES just kind of hanging out. Looks like we're coming down though in the ES. We do have block buy. Got 1,000 buyers here. 140 buyer, small buys. There goes your Nasdaq. Still trying. Got buyers. You got a 131 buyer at the point of control. They bought them again, 137. Target on the Nasdaq is about 900 to 905. It's where it's trying to get to. And the YM comes to target. It took me out right at the stop. You son of a gun. I'm going to have to work on stops. Yeah, look at this. Did it again. These are not mine. This is not my ATM. What the fudge? Hey, Paul. Yeah, that's what I'm changing to. All right. Looks like Nasdaq wants to come down. All right, guys. We got a bot trade on the Russell. Hang on one second. I'm changing ATMs on. There we go. All right, we got a long on crude. Hang on, guys. I'm going bananas here. We got target 1 on the Russell bot. And I only have 1 contract on here. What the? Oh, hang on, guys. No, I have 2. Hang on, fellas. This thing is changing all my ATMs. I'll talk to Joel today. There's a 0 on the point. Why would that change the ATM? Why would that change ATM? If we pop 32, we get that target. Buyers are still trying here, guys. Come on. Come on, yes. Come on, yes. Get up there. This thing is, you guys might want to kill this trade. Your prerogative. There we go. Come on. Come on, buyers. Got him now. Got him. Come on. Got 2.5, 3 handles if you want it. Mother fudger. Seriously. There we go. 1 tick. Man, that was a pain in the neck. Trade the runner as you see fit, guys. I put stop at 31. Looks like a 32. We traded up to value area high, right? We traded low to high. We didn't get above value area high. Come on. All right, out of. Wait a minute. $400. ISM is a miss. 55.4. 7/10 lower than expected. New order ES is probably a short below 20 down to 13. Below 20 down to 13. Russell's got a long now. There's first target. YM has a long. Both targets filled on the YM. Okay, out on the Russell. So I'm going to have to adjust, I think, some of these targets. I'll make them a little bigger. Crude is wanting to short on the bot. Yeah, that's right. That didn't change. No, didn't short. Long ES, guys. See if I can't get along at 33. No, not what I want. Target 1 at 38.50. Call it 38. We've got a bot short on crude. $93, $90 and 08, 18 ticks is not what I. We have a long on the Russell. Nothing in the Nasdaq. Come on, push, yes, let's go. Crude just missed first target at 12 ticks. I may change that to 10. First target hit on crude. Got both targets on that scalper. And Russell, come on, buddy. Here's our resistance at 74.6 RTY. Went there twice. Come on, yes, push back up. Yeah, then that Russell. I'm going to have to make these a little. I'll recalibrate these stops and targets tonight. This is the first day under, live trading. We do have another bot trade here, regular bot. About one tick. There it is. Here comes our ES. Slow and patient. Come on. One tick? Seriously? Come on, ES. One tick? Trade him as you see fit, fellas. This is. So I'm going to have to work with the settings because I'm not getting shorts either in the Russell or Nasdaq's doing absolutely squat. out of that Russell trade. Yes, now you're failing again. I'm out of the ES trade. I'm out of the ES trade, guys. See, like on the Russell here, I'm not getting the shorts. Same with the YM. So I have to change these settings to get, so that we're getting both sides. I know what I'm going to try. All right. I turned trend off. Good morning, Ozzy. I turned trend off. So we'll see if that helps. Russell just had a short. YM had a big short. All right, let's make some money here, guys. Below 38 is where Nasdaq breaks down. We're back into Friday's low. $1,300 contract positive delta. That's on the regular bot. Anybody notice that in Friday's sell-off, we still had a positive delta at the end of the day on Nasdaq? 300 and something contracts. Anybody notice that? YM is short from an order flow perspective, 795. YM is short. ES is short, 4111. There it is. Gold came to 53 and change. Just in the middle of nowhere. Gold's getting a bounce. See, this is just a pullback. You know, gold went to a stop, but gold looks like it's going to sell. There's first target. First target only. Crude is being a royal pain in the neck today. Neither wants to bid or sell. Nasdaq is giving us trades, and we're going to get one on the bot. Nasdaq should now come 02 and then 91. 02 and 91 is where it should trade. No, it's not possible, Ozzy. It is impossible. $47.50. As always, trade as you see fit. Nasdaq is also longs. There's the target. 50 is the next target. If we can get above 50, we can trade 41.75. 41.75. Crude is now going. I mean, I don't hear any news. But everything is going. Crude is breaking VWAP. Look at crude. What? Come on, yes, keep it going. Guys, Nasdaq has 3,300 net buyers now. If Nasdaq gets above the hourly high, about 980, it's going to blow. 980 is hourly high on Nasdaq. Four-hour break also, yeah. I think it does. New 10-minute bar and 10:30 in a minute and 30 seconds. Man, 6 trades in one day. This is crazy. 5 winners. Come on, let's go. Keep it going. All right, so I changed the settings on the 3-minute bot or on the scalper bot. So as I explained to you guys on Friday, this will not hit $500 and just stop. It will go to the completion of this trade. Okay? So when this gets to the completion of the trade, this bot will be done. I reset once. So this is a different setting that I started with. Mimi, I'm still playing with this. I'll say this again. Obviously, I have not used these bots in a live environment, right? I did testing yesterday. So this is where the bots are done. They're all shut off. This account is shut off. Okay? So I'm doing this on the fly. But this is what I'll stay with now. All right? So 1535. Yeah, 2-minute was working fine. But I changed the moving averages as well. Right? So we need $3,000 to qualify. The bot's done now for the day. Should have left it on. I could have qualified today because that's $2,000 right there to that target. That's it, guys. They're done. So I changed this. This was a Unirenko initially. This was a Unirenko originally. So what is the total from all? So the total. So let me just be clear, guys. Right? Let me start at the beginning. I changed the moving averages, Steve. And NQ is taken. Regular bot has taken 6 trades. I told you guys I thought longs. I think we trade up. Anybody still in the ES trade? Anybody still in the ES trade? You got a $1,000 runner. So here's what I've done, right? So let me do this so that it's in the video so everybody understands, okay? Nice job, Ozzy. Killed NQ and CL. Nice job. Order flow still beating them to death. So today was the first day live with the settings I started out with this morning. Right? I failed the first combine. I washed out. Okay? I reset it and changed the settings on the charts. All right? So again, it's not like I've had a week or 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, whatever the case may be, to figure out correct settings. But if you look at this chart here, right? This is the YM on a 3-minute. When we initially came in, I was using a Unirenko, which got chopped to death. So if you look at these last bunch of trades, which I don't have, winner, because I was resetting. Winner and winner, right? I didn't even have this trade on. No, that was not with Saturday settings. No, I spent the day yesterday working with different settings, smaller stops, etc. And the chop just beat me to death early on with those Unirenkos, etc. Yeah, so the settings that I gave you guys on Saturday, Paul hit his $500 daily goal and shut it off. I did not use those settings. I thought I had found something that was trading better. I did not. And I washed out. So again, this is the first day under live trading. And for the record, where's my Dom? These are now my 2 Apex accounts. I have 2 Apex accounts. Something. Oh, out of the ES. Say something, Phil. 1135 on one and 1535 on another. Okay? But back to the point I'm trying to make. I went to a little bit bigger chart, but I changed the settings. Remember I said I'm not getting shorts, I'm only getting longs, etc. So here is that Nasdaq. I changed to a 3-minute. If you were running this Nasdaq on a 3-minute, we opened at 8. So let's go from 8. If I had started with this, here's the Nasdaq. Winning trade, you'd have qualified today. Winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade, winning trade. No losing trades on these settings since we came in the room. None. Okay? No, I just got done saying this, Scott. I changed other settings. Where are these settings? They're on my chart, Steve. So look here's the thing. I will gladly share these settings with anybody that's a member. I will give them to you guys right now. If you guys wash your account, you wash your account. It's your $80. As I have historically done, I put my money on the line first. Would you like me to continue to trade these settings? I'm going to put all these settings in the member area, guys. Trade them as you see fit. It's your money. I frankly don't give a rat's patootie about $80 at all. If you guys don't care, I'll put them in the member area with a disclaimer. Trade them as you see fit. But I understand this bot better than anybody in this room. right? I understand this bot better than anybody in this room. It's mine. I've used it for 4 years. The point I'm trying to make is I know how to change this on the fly to see what I need to see to make sure the trades are valid, right? Especially you newer guys, you're not going to know how to change these on the fly. So I know what I started with, and they didn't work. They didn't work. So I washed, right? Well, people are not patient, Paul. You know that as well as I do. That's basic human nature. They don't want something that works. They just want to jump to the next ship. So I will post these settings in the member area on the Nasdaq and the YM, which I changed, right? Okay. So I will post these because I've got these. I changed this to a 1 minute on crude, but it wouldn't have changed much in here. Look at crude. Wouldn't have changed anything. So I don't know what I'm going to do with crude. Nice job, Josh. You're up 300 and done. With the exception of this, this is a winning trade. That's a winning trade to first target. That got you 11 ticks. Loser, that's a winning trade. That's a winning trade. Loser, loser, winning trade. I have to work with this crude, but I may not need crude to qualify. So I'll work on crude. I'll work on crude. I like what I have with the YM right now, and I like what I have with the Nasdaq. And Russell is the normal setting. I will have something for the ES as well. So I have two that I like. The only reason I threw crude in there is because a lot of you guys won't trade gold. Nice job, Eddie. Set a goal of $300, and he got it. Nice job. So for those of you guys that are here on trial, right, I now have a foundation. I now have a foundation of at least 2 bots that you'll see the rest of the week. And I'm halfway to the goal. So now tomorrow on my daily goal will remain the same, $500. But what will change is my stop. Where I started with a $2,500 stop, I will move that stop up. Does everybody understand? I will send these bots or the settings for these two to, I turned the trend off. I said I was going to turn the trend off. Because I don't have adequate trends. I wasn't getting any shorts. I told you if we broke 80, we were going. Let's see here, Chuck. So let's see what we can come up with, fellas. I've got to work on, I mean, Russell, frankly, I don't care if I trade it. And crude is the same thing. It's kind of a problem child. I mean, here are our trades. Here is the regular bot on crude, right? Here's the regular bot on crude. I mean, for crude to take 5 trades is stupid. Look at the chop. It's stupid. Winner on the long, loser on the short, loser on the long, loser on the short, winner on the long. So the bot is down today, not much, thanks to Nasdaq. Bot is down $200. That might have been the trade 3. All right, who's down on the day? We'll do order flow trades because I'm done with combine bots. Who's down on the day? Let's see. You're welcome, Chuck. All right, let's make some money, guys. Give me 1 minute. If you stop, should be break even. Daily goal hit. You're welcome, Derek. So I'll go over everything at 11 o'clock again. Okay? All right, you got your next target. So it's 20 some odd handles on that next target. This is going to bounce around 15. Unless, well, it's almost there now. Another couple handles lower. So you might want to take your risk off at this point, guys, if you're short. Anybody that was down, did that help? Jerry, are you in the room? Jerry? Jerry, are you in the room? And who may still be down? If you are down, tell me what you're down. see here. You can go ahead and message him, Melvin. You're down in your gas tank? Let's see here, Paul. Yeah, I know, Paul. Me too. I mean, I've been consumed with these bots and watching the settings. You know, again, guys, I've been working with this bot. It's my bot. I've been working with this thing for 4 years. I know it intimately. So after having watched it this morning on the charts that I set up, I had a fair idea of what I needed to alter to try to get the trades I wanted to get, which we did. And I've altered YM and Nasdaq. I'll see what I can come up. You know, for instance, here is the crude bot, right? So the settings I have on crude are useless. It did not take this short. 12, 20, and 40 ticks. Even with the trend, now it would have taken that short. But, you know, again, I got to work with this crude, and I will today. And something else, you know, we'll find something other than YM and Nasdaq. And tomorrow I'll have different settings on those. I'm not going to touch the Nasdaq. I like where the Nasdaq's at. And I like where the YM's at. If you guys are in the afternoon session, everybody has been invoiced. I will be canceling those invoices and assuming you guys just aren't paying them by noon. If you don't want to be there, no worries. Okay, Joe. I'll send you the thing right now. I'm going through emails just to make sure that guys, I'm going to cover a bunch of stuff. Okay, John. Absolutely. Guys, listen, look, I want everybody to get a funded account that wants to get a funded account. And we're going to get there. We are going to get there. It's just, again, today was the first day. Today was the first day, under live conditions. So I had to make some adjustments after failing, which is cool. Okay, guys, it's 11 o'clock. Real quickly. Sharon, if you're in the room, Ed, Mac, Caleb, Todd, and Chris, your invoices are still out for the afternoon session. If I've missed anybody, let me know. If anybody wants to be with me for the month at 1 o'clock, it's order flow trades only, as you know. Let me know. Okay? You're welcome, Jeff. All right, guys, let's go over bot trades real quickly. So, just to reiterate, I'm done for the day with both of the Apex accounts. This is the 50,000. I need $3,000. I'm halfway there. And I've altered, and we'd have yet another winning trade. Harold, I'll come back to that 1 second. We would have had yet another winning trade on the Nasdaq. Okay? The YM is setting up a trade here. And we'll see, again, it'll plot, so we'll see it. In 50 seconds, it's going to take the trade. 47 seconds. So I want to be clear, after washing out once and understanding how this bot works, how to speed up trades, slow down trades, by that I mean moving the averages, right? So for those of you guys that are on trial, I know just by looking at the bot, is it taking too many trades? Is it chopping? How do I change chop? I have to make my averages different. Right? So if they were, just to use hypothetical, 1 and 2, they're crossing too often. So if I go to 1 and 20, they're going to cross less often. They will give fewer trades. But I have secondary time frames that initially I was working with. My secondary time frames were obviously not allowing the bot to take shorts because they weren't catching up. So you guys understand, some of you have been here before. I'm essentially trading 3 charts simultaneously. I am essentially trading 3 charts simultaneous. My secondary time frames where the averages have to cross first, and then my primary chart, which is what you're looking at, where the averages have to cross after, and they all have to be in the same direction. So I had to find a way to alter that. So I altered it by changing the averages and then turning off my secondary time frames. Okay? So I washed out once. This is where we left off. This is where we'll pick it up tomorrow. I'm halfway to funded. Now, that's not the goal. For those of you guys that have been in funded trader programs, listen, there is no benefit. And look, here's another 60 ticks coming up. There is no benefit to getting your goal in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. There's just no benefit. You still have to trade 10. So we'll see what we get tomorrow. My goal will be the same tomorrow still, which is $500. And I will work with crude unless I get rid of it. Russell, I may get rid of it, and I may just go to gold and see what I can find that gives us something, something other than indices to trade, right? So here is almost first target, 94. There it is, another 60 tick winner. So I think I've got YM and Nasdaq down pat. I will back test those today. I'll do 60 days worth of back testing this evening. No, Frank. Anybody that wants to get a funded account, or if you want to use them yourselves, I'll put these two in the member area because I'm comfortable with these two. I'm not going to put crude or the Russell in the member area because they just aren't working. I will come up with something for the Russell and crude, but I'm going to have to play with it. Today was the first day, baptism by fire, fellas. What I started with obviously didn't work. So I had to make an adjustment on the fly, which I've done. Harold, you asked about the afternoon session. I run an afternoon session. It's $199 a month from 1 to 4, Monday through Thursday. This month, May, I don't know what day we go to, the 30th or something, whatever that Tuesday is, will be the last I do the afternoon session until September. June, July, and August are just very slow. So if anybody is interested and wants to join for May, send me an email and I will invoice you for May. Okay? If you guys' invoice is still out and you want to be in the room, pay it. All right, let's look at regular bot trades. Here is gold. Gold took 3 trades today. Took a long this morning. This is the regular bot now. Took a long this morning at 6:51, got first target, small, 8 ticks. Took a short at 7:18, which stopped out before dropping like a brick, and then took a long at 10:27 for first target. Crude went rogue today. Crude's first target, first trade at 9:15, got first target, not quite second. Its second trade was a losing short. Its third trade was a losing long. Fourth trade was a losing short. And then fifth trade was a winner. So crude started out 2 winners, 3 losers for the week. ES took a trade and it's a losing trade. 0 for 1. Russell trade number 1 on the Russell, winning trade, first and second targets only. Trade number 2 on the Russell, winning trade, first target only. Trade number 3 on the Russell, winning trade, first and second target. This is trade number 4, is actually a losing trade. Trade number 5 is a winning trade. This is actually trade 5. Trade number 6 is a winning trade. And And trade number, that's actually trade 6. And trade 7 is a losing trade. So Russell had 5 winners, 2 losers. RTY bot is up 1,035 as I set it up in Saturday's education. Nasdaq trade number 1 was a loser, flipped into a long, a winner, first target only. Trade number 3, a winner. Trade number 4, a winner. Trade number 5, a winner. Trade number 6, a winner. So the Nasdaq had 6 trades, 5 winners, and a loser. And my bots were down $225, I think it is. Yeah. $225. Any questions? Trial members. We should be good to go tomorrow. I will see all of you guys at 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. I will see my 1 o'clock guys at 1 o'clock.